afternoon, Futex traders. Welcome to today's January FOMC fundamental preparation. Today our main objectives are obviously surrounding the FOMC meeting that's taking place, and firstly we'll go through the meeting format, secondly the Fed mandate, followed by what happened in the previous meeting. Then we'll take a brief look at the data since the previous meeting before we go into market pricing and expectations, and then looking at the key focus points, the hawkish, the dovish, the neutral, and what specifically to look out for when we're preparing and trading the FOMC. Okay, so the format, you should all be well aware of this by now, but just to reiterate, it's a two-day meeting that the FOMC holds, starting this afternoon and continuing on to tomorrow. When we actually start to be concerned about it is tomorrow at 7 p.m. GMT or 2 o'clock Eastern Time, when we receive an announcement of any change in the Fed funds rate. Obviously in the last meeting they hiked. Announcement of any QE or tapering, which has essentially not happened for a while now, and then a statement release. Important to note that we don't get new economic projections, we don't get any updated dot plot, we don't have a Yellen press conference or Q&A. That happens at every other meeting. So we had that last time round, we will have that again in March, we'll have that again in June, September and December, but unfortunately we won't be having it in this meeting. So the opportunities are a little bit more limited in this particular format, just because we get rate decision and the statement, but it is how it is. But having said that, the Fed have said in the past, if policy is going to be changed, it doesn't mean that they can't have a press conference or Q&A. So that is it is a little bit flexible in that regard, but nothing's expected this time round.